Good Thursday morning to you. I'm meteorologist Matt Jones. We got another hot day ahead of us, and it's already a very warm start this morning with some places waking up to temperatures in the 80s. So let's take a look at the July rainfall so far in Shreveport. And as we talked about earlier in the week, we're still running a deficit. In fact, the deficit continues to grow as we don't really see any rainfall in the forecast. But so far for the month of July, we picked up 1.67 inches of rain in Shreveport. That puts us 1.33 inches below normal, and the average rainfall at this point in the month should be about 3 inches. But look at our rainfall potential over the next 7 days, and it looks pretty bleak around here. Not a drop of rain in sight, and not only for the next 7 days, but really for the next 7 to 10 days, likely not going to see much, if any, rainfall in our forecast. Here's your forecast, though, for today. Look at that, already 81 by 8 a.m., 93 degrees at noon, 96 by 2, up to 100 degrees again this afternoon. So it's going to be a sunny and hot and dry day once again. And as we saw the last couple of days, most places probably just shy of 100, but a few spots will make it to this century mark. And I think Shreveport will be one of those locations. Otherwise, most of the Arklatex looking at highs in the mid to upper 90s. Now, here's the good news, though, is that humidity, just like the last several days, the humidity is really not going to be a huge deal for us. It's going to stay relatively low for this time of year, and as a result, your feels like temperatures, your heat index, is really not going to be that far off from the actual air temperatures, and so you can see that heat index number around 100 to maybe 102 as we head into the afternoon. Here's your feels like temperature for the next several days, and that will be creeping up each and every day. Still not horrible for the weekend. I think we'll stay below that 105 mark as we head through Saturday and Sunday, but then it gets really hot by next week. That heat index could be pushing anywhere from 105 to 110 Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And at that point, that's likely when we'll have those heat advisories or heat warnings issued for parts of the Arklatex by next week. Here's your temperature outlook for the next 6 to 10 days. You can continue to see that bullseye of really above average temperatures sitting right across Louisiana. That's that deep shade of red that you see there, and that just means the temperatures are going to be well above average here for the next 6 to 10 days. But as I mentioned, the humidity is not awful. You know, there's been a lot of times this summer where we've been up in that red category, in that oppressive zone, so we're going to ratchet that down just a little bit. So yes, it's going to be very, very hot over the next week, but at least the humidity is not going to be horrible, and that is the one piece of good news. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast, and man, that is a hot one. 100 for today and tomorrow, 101 Saturday, 102 Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Will stay in the triple digits pretty much all of next week. Overnight lows each night near 80, and again, not a drop of rain in that forecast.